Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Nasir Soft. In this video, I will talk about one of the most important business intelligence tool, that is Power BI. So after watching this video, you will able to learn the basic of Power BI. We will import a data set inside this and we will work on the charts and maps. So you will understand about the basic of Power BI. So Power BI is basically is an business intelligence tool that help to analyze your data, clean your data, and convert the data into visual format like dashboards. Okay, so for downloading the Power BI, you can either go to the Microsoft Store or inside the Google. Just write the Power BI and download. Okay, so you can download it from here, or inside this, if you are using the Windows, go to the Microsoft Store and here write Power BI. Okay, after that you can find the both the Power BI desktop version or Power BI report building, something like. Okay, so go for the business in Power BI desktop version and click to install. So I have already installed it, so therefore it shows me the open, so I click on the open. So when you launch the Power BI, it's something like this. Okay, so we have some basic blank report, one lake data hub, and leave it and just click on the blank report. So after writing this, here you can see that this type of screen will be showing to you. Okay, so in this tutorial, basically I use this data set. Okay, so the data set link is mentioned in video description. We have some basic data, that is order ID, order date, ship model, that is Amazon basic data. And inside this here you can see the customer ID, the customer name, the segment, the country in which the transaction is happened. Okay, the city of the basically country, the state of the country, the postal code, region, and how much sales of which product. For example, subcategory, product name, sales, and we have a profit. So this is overall the data set. Okay, you can download it from the video description link. So first of all, after launching the Power BI, we will basically load this data set. Okay, on the top here, this is the get data. Click on this, and after that, hey, basically you just import. If the file is in Excel, you can go for it, or if you have a CSV format file, you can go for it. So we have more than 190 something. Okay, so at start you can basically dump the data from Facebook, from here you can see then LinkedIn and many sources. Okay, so in this video we have a Excel data, so click on this one, and basically after that connect this, and this is the data set. Okay, you can download it from the video description. Click to open, and after opening here you can see that we have an Excel file. Inside this Excel file we have many sheets. Okay, so in this video we will only go for the orders sheet. Okay, so here click check the orders sheet, and here you can see that all this data is loaded. Click on the load. After some seconds, here you can see that the loading process will be started, and when the loading will complete, on the right hand here you can see that the sheet name and all these different column names are showing here. So the data loading process is completed. Let's move to the next topic, that is to adding the beautiful bar chart with title. Okay, so in order to add the title, go to the insert tab, and inside the shapes click on this, and for example we choose the rectangular shape, drag and drop this and something meaningful here. So we will beautify this title. Go to this shape style, and inside the shape style here we can change the is rectangular to, for example, hexagon, and here you can see that the hexagon is showing. We can also adjust the rounded corners. Okay, so just leave it and you can change it. Okay, inside the text click on the on, and inside the text here we write meaningful text, for example, bar graph. Okay, and inside the font you can adjust the font, and the font color is white, so just leave it and click on here you can see that the bar graph is showing. So we can also change the border color. Okay, so inside the border, for example, I set the border to this one, and the width of the border is something like this. Okay, here you can see that the beautiful border is now showing, and you can also adjust the transparency. So here we can basically write a beautiful title bar. Okay, and after that, here now we will show, I will show it to you how you can basically create a beautiful bar graph. So for creating a beautiful bar graph, on the right hand here all the graph are mentioned. Okay, so for example, I on the second, this is the bar graph. So here if I click, then you can adjust it in the area. Okay, after that, on the basically this is all the column name of the Excel file. Okay, and inside the below, this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis of this chart. Okay, so for example, on the x-axis I want to show all these subcategories. So drag and drop this and click on the x-axis. Here you can see that on the x-axis we choose the subcategory. On the y-axis I want to basically the maximum the sales. Okay, so sales. So drag and drop this on the y-axis. So after that, here you can see that on the sub x-axis all the subcategories are showing. On the y-axis, the some of the sales are showing. Okay, so this is how easy you can basically adjust the bar graph in the Power BI. So the next thing is basically I want to create a map. Okay, for example, if you go to the data, inside the data we have a state, the state name, the region name, the state of all the US and the city of US. Okay, United States. So you can also plot the map graph. Okay, so for this is very simple. For example, copy and here paste this through the Control C and Control V and rename this bar graph to the inside the shape and inside the text, and rename this to the, for example, map. Okay, and after that, inside this, here you can see that this is the map. Okay, when I cursor this goes here, it shows me the map. Click on that and here adjust the area of the map. Okay, like this, and something like down like this. Okay, something down here, and you can also extract this. Okay, inside this, similar, its location, legend and latitude is showing. And for example, we have the state. Okay, all the state. So drag and drop the state to the location. When you drag and drop this to location, automatically all the state will be mapped to the US map. Okay, here you can see that the US map is showing and all the states are mapping to this. And inside the, for example, I want to with the legend. Okay, so inside the bubble size, show me the number of sales. Okay, with the bubble size, here you can see that the more the large the bubble, it means that more the sales in this area, that is California or something like. So we can also check through the size of the bubble the maximum number of sales. Okay, and one thing more, inside the legend, show me the region also. Okay, when we drag and drop this region to the legend, here you can see that inside the region we have central, east, south and west. I can extend it. Here you can see that, for example, if I only want the east region data, so then only the east region data will be populated like that inside the US map. Okay, so show me all the region, for example, and go back here. Whenever I click to a specific region, for example, if I click on the California, here you can see that on the above graph is also according to this the California. Inside the California, the number of phone, the sales of the phones are like that, and the number of sale of the chairs are like that. So here you can see that this is the beauty of Power BI. So whenever, whatever, how many graphs you are connecting, so when you click on a specific location or specific incident, all the data will be showing according like that. For example, if I click on the copiers, all the sales of the copiers according to the map is also plotted. So this is the beauty of Power BI. Hope you can understand. If you want to order me, so in the video description, go to that specific link that is mentioned in video description, that is order link. Click on that specific link, fill your criteria like your name, your email and whatever message you want to send me. And you can also attach any file like any document like in Word or something like. You can attach anything which you want to send me and click to send. When you press this, your order will be delivered to me and I will review it. Okay, so I hope you can understand the basic of the Power BI. Okay, you can also adjust the properties of the each graph. For example, inside the each graph, when we click on this graph, You can adjust its legend, you can adjust the bubble size, you can adjust the map setting and something like. So this is the beauty of the Power BI. So hope you can understand about the basic of Power BI. If you have any question, a question link is mentioned in video description. You can ask to click on that specific link, or you can ask your question inside the video comment section. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more informative videos. Stay blessed. Have a nice day.